Don't go to prison.
Hey, what's up, family? It's your favorite cousin Backpack, and we are out here for street motivation. I'm in downtown DC right now, right next to the National Monument at the National Mall and the African American Museum. I'm going to be going up to random people and just asking them some motivational questions to help inspire you to get through your day. Let's get started. I realize now I got to get my spiel down. My spiel is terrible. I don't know what to say. What advice would you give to your middle school self?
Middle school self, I would say, chase after what you believe you want and not what you feel like society is telling you that you should do.
Don't compare yourself to other people. Be yourself. Like, people gonna rock with you just cause who you are. Like,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't gotta be nobody that you don't. You know what I'm saying? So, when I learned that when I got to high school, but if I were to tell my middle school self that, like, don't compare yourself to nobody else. Just be you.
Don't go to prison.
Don't drink and drive.
Like pursue basketball a little bit more.
Okay.
That's when I fell off and basketball. I didn't make the team. So
Okay.
To go straight to college right after high school.
To go straight to college right after high school.
Man, so not to put so much pressure on myself at this moment. In middle school, you don't gotta have it all figured out.
Yeah.
You know, you got time to develop and grow and get experience and exposure. The other thing I would say to myself is try everything you can. Like, get exposure to as much as you can and find out what your niche is. Find out what are things that please you, the things that meet your preferences, and find out which ones don't. And then, put yourself in the vicinity of the things that do.
I like that, man. Yesterday was the start of Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. What advice would you give to men about the importance of mental health?
Oh man, it's okay to talk about your feelings, man. Yeah, something I'm always telling my friends and my frat brothers alike is that make sure you express yourself properly. Don't hide it. If no one else will listen, I'll listen to it. And I think we need more people like that. Just say, hey, it's okay to feel how you feel and to go about, telling people exactly how you feel instead of bottling it up and allowing that thing to erupt over a certain amount of time.
I call it self-stewardship.
Okay.
That means you take care of yourself mentally, spiritually, and emotionally.
Okay.
Don't ignore your emotions.
Okay.
And allow people in. You can't do it by yourself.
Okay.
You do it with a community. You don't do it in isolation.
Choose happiness instead of rightness.
Okay.
If you always try to be right, you're going to set yourself up to be upset and be disappointed. So choose peace, find a way to be happy, and you will be happy.
Find a mentor, find someone you can talk to.
Keep your head up, man. If it ain't life, it ain't long. You know what I'm saying? So, always keep positive thoughts, man.
Oh yeah, so we need to consider mental health as a part of our actual health. So many times we try to separate the two, and we think that holistic health is just that's a compartmentalized piece. But we need to be thinking about our sleep, our nutrition, our exercise, as well as our mental health. Instead of the trifecta, we need to be looking at it as the quadfecta.
And the importance of it.
To exercise and eat great and try to de-stress.
Oh, it's very important, man. You just gotta continue to pray, take it one day at a time. I dealt with some mental illness before, so I know how serious that is. So you just gotta continue to pray and bingo. I see a therapist, so you gotta see your therapist.
Absolutely.
And just look for solutions, man, ways out, from what you're going through.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
I would say more of self-care.
Okay.
Taking care of yourself, giving yourself me time.
Mental health is important, guys. Always make sure your mental health, if you need to seek a professional, do that,
Well, I will tell men to take their mental health very, very seriously, to exercise, to work hard, and to love themselves too.
Don't be afraid to cry. I just lost my sons.
Get help if you need it. I think it's stronger to get help when you need it than it is to not.
Go to therapy.
I love it. Lashley, man, give me one quote that resonates with you.
Oh man, heavy is the head that wears the crown, man. So essentially, with there's a lot of responsibility when you want to, take on, you take on these roles, whether it be leadership, whether it be, that can be leadership in your community, in your family, at work, whatever. You just also got to be mindful of what comes along with that too. So you want to be the man, it comes with a lot of responsibility.
I'll never keep somebody else warm if it means lighting yourself on fire.
For you.
Real recognize real.
Just chase your dreams.
Okay. What about you? Favorite life quote?
Don't put a question mark where God puts a period.
There's going to be a lot of high school kids that's going to be graduating here in the next couple of weeks. What advice would you give to these high school kids that's graduating?
Yeah, just stay in school and stay positive.
Absolutely.
Stay on the track.
It's okay if you don't know what you want to do. Sometimes you find out by doing what you don't want to do.
Find your thing as soon as possible.
Okay.
Start working, start building, and try to retire early and put money in your 401k.
I love it.
ASAP.
You can never get time back, so spend time with your family, your loved ones, your friends. You can never get that back. You never know what tomorrow's going to bring.
Oh, wow. Enjoy your summer
Okay.
and then get a game plan, do a vision board, and figure out what it is that you want to do in life.
Oh, love it. And what advice would you give to him?
Well, I will tell him to love God, to be a Christian, a good Christian, to be honest, and to work hard.
All right, family, this is your favorite cousin Backpack Jeff logging off. Remember, be safe out here in these streets, and I see you at the family reunion.